Do not get fooled by her BS. Hey, what's good everybody? Mr. E here again. Today we've got a wild topic to dive into. And I ain't gonna lie, it's got me fired up. So let's cut to the chase. There is this YouTuber, Tasha, from the channel On One with Tasha K, who's been stirring up trouble with some seriously ridiculous claims. She's got over 1.2 million subs, and she's out here spreading straight up nonsense that left me shaking my head. Check this out.
Black men, Japan needs you. Japan is calling specifically for black men. I know you are saying why, Tasha. They say they need babies, and black men tend to make a lot of them. After South Korea proposed last week $75,000 per baby that a family has, Japan is in desperate need, okay? And they are calling all black men, specifically immigrants, to come and impregnate their women so that they can save their dying population. I don't understand because, you know, black men were once and still is on the inner side of the line, which means their lives, I mean, what are you going to guarantee us if we send our men over there to help save you? Could you imagine? Think about this. After everything they put us through, everything, y'all trying to take these men out. Now you need them to repopulate the earth? The United States is responsible for what's going on over there in Japan. Why should we be held responsible? And get this, they ain't even paying no money to do it. They're just saying, please, black men, immigrants, please come have babies with our women. Here's the thing, we're gonna need to run some tests because it could be from what happened years ago as to why their population is down. You know what I'm saying? That stuff's still in the soil. It's still in the air. You already know what I'm talking about. What's that white man name that thought it was a genius idea to create the biggest bullet in the world? Oppenheimer. Yeah, that's his name. So why is it that, you know, y'all called him this, y'all called him that, you enslaved, you did this, and now you ain't calling for white men. You ain't calling for, you calling for to come save your community. And I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna start me a negotiation firm over there in Asia and stuff. And I'm going to have black men come breed with them, but they're gonna get benefits. They're gonna get lifetime protection from any type of child support if they decide to leave and don't want to stay in these here countries. They're going to be set for life, which means anything that these kids bring, it is gonna come back directly to the black family. Anything that these kids inherit is gonna come back to us. The same way they do it with these, you know, we used to on this land out here, and anything that we work, you know what I'm saying? They own, it went back to their family. We gonna start sending it back to Africa, back to the black families. That's the type of contract I need if you need this sperm, because this one ain't dying.
You see what I mean? She's talking with all the confidence like she's dropping facts, but what she's saying is pure trash. She's out here claiming that the Japanese government is practically begging black men to come to Japan and offering $75,000 to impregnate Japanese women. Like seriously? Get real, man. Numerous sources, including Ghana news outlets, have already called out this nonsense. But here's a kicker. People online, especially in Africa, are actually taking her seriously. I'm talking folks are hitting her up, asking how to apply, like this is a legit opportunity to get into Japan. Crazy, right? Let me show you some more examples.
Hey, Daddy!
So apparently Japan needs black men, more specifically the Japanese women. So why did the Japanese need black men, you ask? Well, apparently black men seems to be the preferred type for them to want to repopulate Japan. So apparently the amount of Japanese people being born per year has reduced. So therefore, why don't we just holler at black men? The first time I heard this was like, why black men? What happened to the white dudes, the Latinos, the Middle Eastern? You know what? Forget all those groups. What happened to just Japanese men in general? Well, if you're asking me, I don't know if this should be seen as a compliment for black men or it should be seen as for Japanese men. Now, I don't know if this is true, but there's a fear that some parts of Japan was black people. I can't confirm this experience, but I know personally that my brother went to Japan and he told me that he had a great time.
Japanese government want to have babies with black people, or Japanese government, they want black men to have their women so that they can have a lot of, you know, babies. I don't know.
They say the population is dying.
The population is dying.
They don't want the population to die.
I heard Japan was in desperate need for black men. So me being the smart individual that I am, I went and got myself a ticket. I don't usually do stuff like this, But when the government is asking people to come there, why not? And it's really like the perfect time too, because I was about to go to DR because, you know, if you're in a drought and you guys the best place to go is the DR or Colombia. So instead of going to DR, I figured I would just change my flight and see what Japan's talking about. If y'all want to sit back and wait around, then that's cool. But me, I'm the type of guy, I'm gonna go get it myself. I just needed the platform. This should also be a warning for y'all females to do a better job trying to keep your man. Because give him 5 reasons on why he shouldn't just up and leave and go to Japan. I don't really know what to expect when I get there. I just hope I can be loved in Japan, ladies. I hope I can with most of them. I might stay there. I might end up staying there. I just want to see if this is actually true. I'm the risk taker. I'm the big dog. You guys want to sit around and hee hee ha ha ha, oh my god. No, I'm the one that's gonna go get it.
It's wild, isn't it? The last dude even came to Japan and ended up catching an STD. Now he's out there bashing Japan like it's the country's fault. Unbelievable. This whole situation has gotten so out of hand that even Japanese politician Hamada is stepping up and taking it straight to the government. We're way past some online drama. This is turning into a real issue. And get this, the first clip I showed of Miss Tasha isn't even new. It's from a few months back. But now it's going viral again, and yeah, we Japanese are pretty pissed. And honestly, can you blame us though? I covered this topic just a few days ago. And since then, more and more Japanese people have caught on to this nonsense. They've been hitting her up, setting the record straight, and it's reached a point where she had to respond directly to us Japanese. Now here's her latest response from a few days ago.
I did a video on South Korea and Japan's very extra low birth rate. Okay? This has been going on for years. They can't even bribe Gen Z to have babies. They said no. No. They have tried giving them money. They have tried letting them focus on being housewives. They have tried giving them free health care, free child care. They have tried everything. And every year they are having less than 1 million babies. That's not even a half a baby per family. And it's getting worse. Why? Because the countries are economically moving up. They're booming, and it's taking a lot to run these countries. They said they don't have time. The city is not set up to raise kids. Everybody is working, so you have to understand, right? Remember the dinosaurs was here at one time. They ain't here no more. Why? Why they ain't here? So when the human race stops producing, they're trying to look at the future to say, hey, how do we keep it going? That's why they're trying to clone. They're trying to do a lot of stuff. But we are not producing enough. So, I've been watching these reports, and I hope Japan is in the chat throwing up their symbols. I got symbols too. Because for y'all to be reporting me to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the U.S. Embassy in both of y'all countries for putting out what y'all deem fake news, remember, there's a reason why a lot of y'all don't have TikTok over there in Korea and Asian countries. There's a reason why y'all don't have access to certain internet over there, because they don't want y'all knowing the truth. But the United States of America, we stand on that. We fight for our freedom of speech. So they might not tell y'all the whole story, but believe me, we be reading. We be knowing what's going on up over there. Okay? So I have been studying the decline in which your government has been posting to the point where they can't even pay y'all. And they have been so against that now Japan and South Korea, since y'all want to be over there reporting my tweets, talking about fake news, I need to fact check. Hell, even Ghana entered the chat on me talking about this was fake news. Stating that, hey, because I made a little joke saying I was going to start an agency to help send some men over there to help get the population going. Black men ain't never had a problem getting things going. What you need? How much you need? We got it. They wake up with worm everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, it was a joke. It was a joke on that part. But as far as y'all declining birth rates, y'all refusing to have babies, The environment has changed. The thyroids ain't working for nobody these days with all this pollution and electricity and, cell phone radiation and stuff like that. Everybody, hell, even almost 75% of the population got thyroid problems before the age of damn 20. They getting their thyroids removed, hormones just all over the place. Because I read, I may not be able to read in Japanese, but I can put y'all Japan stuff in Google Translate. I sure can. So when I get up to find out that I'm on the Japan, I'm in the newspaper, I'm on their news, they all in my DM, they should be shooting their shot, saying that this is why they don't like black people, because we lie. They posted memes of black men scratching their D's, pouring trash in their city. Tell me, you think we want this? You need that. You need that. I done seen homeless men more healthier than y'all. They still, you ever notice a black man that's homeless, how his muscles is still stacked? I ain't never seen so many like Asian men out here with soft skin before in my life. Fluffy skin. That's because of the excess hormones and things going over there. And y'all trying to label me as of Japan. I am highly disappointed in y'all. I really am. The way y'all coming for me because of what your government and what the companies are doing to incentivize, because now after they've rejected foreigners, immigrants for decades, okay? Now they're saying that they're gonna have to import and accept immigrants to come work jobs that y'all don't wanna work, just so your people can have babies. Giving y'all $75,000. It's yen. It ain't 75,000 US dollars. It's 75,000 yen, Japan. Okay, which is like $800. And incentivizing y'all because y'all not popping them out fast enough. You're refusing to, saying it's too hard out here for a pill. But black people and Latina people, we stand on business. We'll pop a baby out 9, 10, 11, 12. Y'all not doing that. Y'all not doing that. You ain't got it in you to do it. Now they're opening their borders to what they deem as immigrants to come work jobs because they don't have enough people being produced in their country to work those jobs. So now they're going to give them to, quote, immigrants. Who are the immigrants? Is it white men knocking down y'all borders to come work there? It's either two type of men, African men and Latina men. African men and Latina men. You may even get some from, what's the country next to Russia? Ukraine. You get refugees that need jobs. And when they get there, y'all ain't got to say, oh, we need y'all to have babies. But the fact that y'all are forced now to let immigrants in your country for 6 months to come help your struggling workforce, to come help your struggling birth rate. Your government ain't got to say we paying black men $75,000 yen. They ain't got to say it. I say it for them. I say it for them. Now, since y'all translated my video in English and put it in Japanese, translate this. Translate them statistics. Why are y'all not? Why y'all spending too much time in my DM instead of in your women? Why? Someone apologize. Apologize for what? You call, I don't care who you call, first responders, the president, the emperor. Call them. Take a picture, write it down. Y'all up over here worried about the wrong thing. You need to be worried about oiling up KY and jelly. And having babies, because they say y'all got by a good 300 years and you're done. They worry about y'all. They're not worried about me. There ain't no fake news over here. And so yes, your companies in South Korea are incentivizing. When you come over there as an immigrant, like we got our immigrants here, they don't call them foreigners. They call them immigrants. Those are black and brown people. I want to apologize. Because I probably should have did the original video like this instead of busting jokes on y'all. That's what y'all got mad about. Because I was busting jokes. Because I said, listen, I'm going to start me a firm because now y'all need our help. You need our help to work. You need our help to impregnate your women. Because that's exactly what happened when they get up over there in your country. If you not think they going to make babies for citizenship, you got another thing coming. Yeah. And it's disheartening to me because like, My religion is Japanese based. I'm a Nichiren Buddhist. None of your heart ain't get killed. If y'all to be sitting up over there, that's not what y'all teach over there. That's not what y'all preach. It's like I drag a Christian out, I'll drag a Buddhist too back to the temple and say, I just translated what the government couldn't tell you to your face. You're too slow.
Yeah, as you can see, she's doubling down on this BS. Honestly, it's beyond frustrating. So let me make it crystal clear as a Japanese person. We don't tolerate this kind of misinformation, period. We are not against black people or any good foreigners, but we definitely don't need anybody coming to Japan based on lies or shady motives. But now y'all from the West should already know what unchecked mass immigration can do to a country. It can bring a ton of problems, and we are not about to let that happen here in Japan because of some reckless, false claims. So if you've been buying into Tasha's words, it's time to pump the brakes. Get your facts straight before making any moves. And don't let this fake news mess with your head. Alright, that's all I got for today. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.